Hello my treasures, it's all Ogre now with Ogre Paladin. The idea behind this deck is we are going to be trying to scale up Horn of the Windlord as high as humanly possible by using the Wind Fury granted by Kingpin on our Ogre Gang Riders. Each time we get the 50-50 chance of getting +3 attack, we essentially get +6 attack with our weapon instead, which will allow us to OTK our opponent, even if we don't have any other ways to buff up our weapon. And to be honest, most games you're probably not going to win through that, but you're going to win through the aggro tools within the deck, which made it incredibly strong. Now for the Mulligan guide, Boogie Down is one of the first cards you're going to be looking for. This thins out your deck a little bit while also putting some board pressure. Outside of this, you're going to be looking for early game minions such as Righteous Protector. Then you are also going to be looking for draw power cards such as Hand of the Dull, or even Keeper's Strength if you know your opponent is going to swarm the board with a lot of minions. And finally, the Ogre Gang that you're going to want to keep the most is Ogre Gang Rider in the pool of your Kingpud as quickly as possible. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. All right, time for a game against Warrior. I wonder what they have in store for us today. I know Excavating Warrior is a fun little package that some people are trying out. I definitely did try to make that work yesterday. It definitely did not. All right, so let's get rid of Crusader's Aura and Order in the Court. Also worth mentioning, I think this game I'm using 2 Crusader's Aura, but I ended up cutting in 1 for Keeper's Strength just because I wanted some additional AoE. Honestly, this opener doesn't look that bad. Boogie Down is always good to have. Rider is always a good turn 4 play. Alright, let's just go face, then hero power. Okay, so they do have the excavating package. That doesn't tell me too much information. And from testing, honestly, that package doesn't feel bad. I really just wish it would cost 1 less mana. When I say that, I mean the warrior excavating tools that you have access to. The Badlands Brawler is actually a really good card. It just feels like all the other cards in the package are a little bit too high cost. Okay, Horn of the Windlord. I'm going to just slam this down because I want to get it into the pool. I don't care if they brawl. Most people aren't actually running brawl, so I'm not really too worried about it. Okay. That... there could be worse plays for them to grab. Oh, Bladestorm. Okay, that gets rid of 2. Order in the Court. Now, the question is, do I want to use Order in the Court? I almost kind of do this turn. Because it gets us the other horn, which isn't the best thing in the world, but it does get us into the Ogre Ace next, of course. Every time I want it not to be attack, it gives me attack. But every time I want it to be attack, it never is. Okay, there's Ogre Ace. Ogre Ace will instantly attack into the 6/3. Instantly die also, but that's perfectly fine. Punch of coins or pouch of coins. I cannot read tonight. Okay, so that's excavating number 4 or no, number 3, right? Okay, there's the shield block. The list that I was playing around with wasn't running the 6/2, which may or may not be a good decision in the long run. Being able to excavate a little bit more is actually probably a pretty decent idea, but space in the 40 card list that I was using was the main problem. Okay, so they didn't actually get rid of our 3/1. That's good. Okay, the next card should be Rider or a Crusader's Aura. Okay, so Crusader Aura isn't necessarily what I wanted to see. And I'm trying to do the math here. Come on, don't give me the additional attack. Perfect. We're going to have to hit into it anyways because I miscalculated. That's my bad. Okay, we're going to hit once there. Then I guess we could go face. It keeps them low. Okay, reinforced plate. That's number 4 for their Ox. Oh, they're actually not going to play it this turn. Okay. There's full Azurite. Cool thing about that card in particular is the fact that it could, in theory, get you another one of the excavating tools. We're just going to slam down this Ogre Gang, and this is also the reason why we did count out the other Crusader Aura. We could have easily replaced the other Crusader Aura with maybe a second order in the court just for additional draw, but I ended up liking Keeper's Strength as a one of, just in case. Because it definitely felt bad once you got it down to this position and you were okay. It is interesting that they're, I mean, we can definitely leave all those minions up because we'll slam down the ogre and then we will attack into the lowest one. This will get us 6 damage for this turn. As long as they don't have weapon destruction, we should be able to be good to go for next turn. And if they kill our minion, that's the other factor, I guess. Not too big of an ass, but you never know. Okay, armor up. Come on, leave all your minions up. That actually helps us out a lot. Okay. Please get rid of our minion. That helps us too. They have 4 minions on board, and it's about to be all ogre in here right now. All ogre right now. Come on. Come on. Just gotta hit it. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Can we get a 4th? Nope. Okay. There's 5, and then there's 6. And it is all ogre for them. Hitting harder than ever before. Okay, time for a game against Warlock. Please, 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 please don't be activating Warlock. I would love to see Fell Warlock. I know that's actually kind of starting to cut or become popular too, but it definitely is very frustrating to play against the excavating Warlock deck, which is the entire reason why I haven't showcased it on the channel. I know how frustrating it's to play against. I know everyone's talking about it already, so there's no point in me doing it. I'm going to wait until they nerf it, and then I'm going to use the version I theory crafted to pull off the combo steal and clickbait the hell out of it instead. Okay, Sir Finley really doesn't give much information to us, but just going to go face, hero powering. The 2 Ogre Aces aren't bad. Okay, so I think we buff up the one behind the taunt, and then we clear one of the minions. The other idea would have been just to leave the minion up. Okay, boogie down. We don't... Okay, game, give me... Okay, don't give me the attack. I was going to say the attack would have been nice for once. Alright, so we're going to kill this minion and then go face. And we're not going to get the bonus attack. So we're brewing up all the bonus attack into our weapon, which is good. This is also a matchup where I don't think they're going to have any response to our weapon, because I'm pretty sure that list is pretty tight. Oh, of course, we got the 6 attack now. All right, game. Okay, so we got that second Ogre Rider down. Okay, come on. Game, give me attack. Okay, you didn't give me attack. I guess we use Boogie down. We're trying to mill through our deck. I'm going to use or keep the 2 hits just in case. Okay, they do have this snake. So we're going to have to finish this game off really, really quickly or we lose. They're at 30 HP right now. If we slam this down, this will draw us 2 cards. Forequote the loss. Okay. That buffs us up to 7 attack. Oh, and the attack actually went through. We don't have lethal, but I don't think they can hit. I think they're at 4 HP, right? They have to be at math. I'm trying to do the math here. So, yeah, they'd be at 4. And then as long as we don't let them hit our face, I think we're fine. Just going to slam down as many minions on the board as humanly possible. As long as they don't have a board clear. But I don't think that deck is running any board clears, to be honest. Okay, trolley problem. I will say that is... Discard Warlock is also another deck that I kind of want to try out again. I still think it's missing like one really good discard target, but you never know. Come on. That isn't going to do what you need or think it's going to do, because the Divine Shield still won't make it where it loses. And we do have the... Oh, we should have lethal in hand. If they don't give up here, we should have lethal in hand. And goodbye. Okay, temporary game against Priest. Okay. Honestly, Outfitter is probably the worst here, but we could keep everything here because the boogie down, but I think we're going to get rid of Keeper's Strength. This tends... Oh, a second boogie down is pretty good. The reason why we didn't keep the Keeper's Strength is Priest tends to be a slower matchup anyways, so we don't have to worry too much about them overwhelming us, unless they were playing Shadow. I mean, it was a 50-50 shot, and it doesn't matter. We drew into it instantly anyways. That... You don't know how many times I could make an entire compilation of me drawing into the card that I just mulliganed away. Okay, I think we're probably going to use the second boogie down here. Perfect, we did hit one of the 2/1s that give us 2 minions in our hand. Of course they had that. Okay, so we're going to draw a card. We can buff everything else up. I know the Ogre Rider isn't technically what we want to hit with that, but we have everything else. So, you know, it isn't that bad. Ooh, the other one. Perfect. Honestly, we probably should put down the ace, or we could do the Rider and then the 2/1. That's fine. I would prefer not to take the 1 damage, but it is what it is. And there goes the majority of our board, but we can buff everything out. So it's... Oh, I'll take a free draw too. Okay, so if we slam down Leandrin, the damage actually went through. Okay. I don't want to use Keeper's Strength now. Okay, Behemoth. Perfect. Okay, so that will be 6 damage. Ogre Ace, though. If we had 1 more mana, that would be really, really good. But everything has enough attack. Come on, please, game. Don't betray me now. I know you probably will, but don't betray me. It's all right. I didn't want to do that, but it is... They do heal up to 28. The nice thing... Oh, well, that gets rid of a good chunk of our minions in deck. Order in the Court's good, though. Order in the Court gets us the Horn, which is great. Could just slam down Ace to slam down the Ace, but I think we're going to slam down Horn first. Okay, ETC could be bad. We do have a second Horn in the deck, so we might not actually want to attack next turn. Okay, so they desperately are going for an additional card in the ETC pool. Oh, Kingpud. There's not enough minions on their board for us to do anything else. Okay, so we have the 7/6 and the 1/1. Elemental. And that probably instantly removes it from the Pud pool, too. Oh, that could be bad. Okay, so next card is our second weapon. Okay, they're going for another Synchronize. I mean, we don't have that many minions in the... I mean, we do. We are kind of an aggro deck. We could slam down Pud and risk it for the biscuit, but do I really want to do that? I kind of do. Yeah, let's slam it down. Come on, game. Give us at least 1 more attack. Perfect. 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 Come on, hit their face again. Let's go. And it's time to blow our horn of victory. All right, now that we're through the game, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, I wish I was lying when I said this, but I almost played 70 games with the deck. I had so much fun with it. I just kept playing it and kept playing it. It had a 52% win rate across all of those games, which made it feel incredibly strong. It had a very easy way to win the game, which was very aggro base, and then into late game you could wombo combo your opponent from full HP to nothing. And honestly, while this is an ogre rogue, I think this is probably one of the strongest decks that you can use Kingpud in. It turns out Wind Fury is incredibly broken, especially if you can use it to buff up a Wind Fury weapon as big as humanly possible. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.